And welcome back to the Amibros Podcast. This is episode number, Eric,
7 motherfuckers.
lucky number 7. Yeah. Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back. So y'all might be
Eric,
wondering why me and John here look like a couple of studs. Because it's a special
dapper young
episode.
fellow.
It's a special episode. It is number 7. Lucky number 7. We thought, you know what, let's make it a little bit of a special occasion. So we decided to dress up a little bit.
Might as well.
Might as well.
So today's episode revolves around the bros, the guys, the homies, the potato chips, the Bohemians,
And the Amibros.
and the Amibros. So today's topic is about Guy Code. Guy Code, Guy Code, Guy Code. We're not talking about the show Guy Code on MTV. We're talking about actual Guy Code. Right, Eric?
Yep. Guy code is something that is almost an unwritten rule that is understood between fellas. And sometimes it's could be varied a little bit and changed. It depends on, the friendship. But in the end of the day, guy code is something that is sacred to the brotherhood of friendships and just, actual brothers, right? And it's something that should not be crossed or else there will be consequences, whether it's friendships ending, disputes, arguments, and God forbid a physical fight. Shit
Absolutely.
happens. Shit happens. We get it. Maybe you're drinking a little bit and something sparks up a little bit of a flame and now it's an altercation. Violence should never be the answer to anything, but we're guys. Shit happens.
We're tough,
But
we're
yeah,
aggressive. We have testosterone, so our emotions get out of, they get heightened a little bit sometimes, and we sometimes don't think with our full brain, and we just go primal, essentially.
yeah,
So
no.
to start it off, we're gonna go with topic number one on Guy Code. Now, this is not a full list, but these are like the top 10, like most followed, I would say, amongst all guys, all bros, all homies that are in a group.
But
One,
before we get to that, with your homies, Thirsty Thursdays, right? We usually
that's
drink
right.
it. But what we drinking, buddy?
We're drinking something flavorful today.
Ooh.
Nice little, a mini cherry Coke, as you can see here, that I have yet to crack open. What are you drinking today?
I already cracked it open, but it's called Splash. I don't know if you have this in Florida, but at the grocery store near me, Walmart, I saw these and I'm trying to get away from sodas just because of the sugar content. And this is the first actual like sparkling water or sparkling soda that I tried. It's black cherry. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I enjoyed it. I
Nice.
have another can on
Oh,
standby.
wait, and it's also cherry flavored? We didn't plan that.
E-
We didn't plan that.
before we go forward with this, we did not plan. I mean, we planned to dress up,
Yeah.
but not thinking that we have similar color suits, similar pocket squares, similar color hat, shirt wise. I mean, John has a solid white button down. I went with the white with pinstripes, blue pinstripes, but it's just funny how we share half a brain together and we kind of just dressed almost identical.
No, literally, like Eric was like, "Oh, we should dress up for this podcast, make it nice, make because we're talking about guy code, look real gentleman like." And we just pull up in the same style. This is
That's it.
funny.
That's
It's
it.
literally
And
sharing that half a brain.
that's the whole point of
Even
guy
down
code,
to the pocket square, bro. The
right? I
pocket
mean,
square,
look
bro.
at
It's a
this,
white pocket square. He's got light blue dots. I have navy blue dots. Can't get any better than that, bro. That's
right?
can't get any closer than that. That's crazy.
And what you just said before is we're talking about guy code, right? And that's all good and well. But at the end of the day, it's what does it take to be a gentleman, right? And
Nothing. Literally zero. It takes nothing to be a gentleman. That's so
you
how
know,
easy it is.
people say chivalry is dead. I don't think it's dead. I think it's just forgotten
Mm-hmm.
because people in my mind, like myself, I don't open the door for my girlfriend every time, you know, but it's nice to do it when you can. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if I was perfect, I'd try to do it every single time just because, a polite thing to do. Or not just your girl, like, someone's walking, open the door for them. Let them in first. They say thank you, great. They don't, whatever. You did your share. You can only control what you can control.
Exactly. And I like to make that an effort because like if you do something nice, don't expect immediate gratification by someone saying thank you. If they don't say thank you, whatever. That's on them. Just know that you did something nice. It has to be something passive that you don't even think about. Being a gentleman doesn't take much. Being a gentleman, being kind does not take much. Like today, I was at the grocery store and I was passing a nail salon to get into the grocery store. And there was this old couple, maybe in their late 70s, walking out. The husband opens the door and is holding the door for his wife to come out. I went ahead. I'm not going into the nail salon. I went ahead and grabbed the door, held it open for them. He turned around. He said, "Thank you, sir." I was like, "You're welcome." That was it. Let the door go and just went into the grocery store. Doesn't take much. Literally, if you're young, healthy, and you can help somebody that's older and weak, do it. Doesn't take much.
Absolutely. And obviously, dressing up a little bit boosts the gentleman, classy like vibe, but you don't have to be dressed up, right?
No.
It's just being a gentleman and being kind and respectful to others comes from the heart. I always believe that that's just a given. Like, be kind and respectful. Now, on the other hand, respect is earned. I'm not going to respect you if I don't know you, but I'll be
Yeah.
respectful. I'll be kind. You know, again, I try to be every time, but we're in our shit. Like, you have to, you got your stresses in your life. You have other things that are going on. You're not going to always be in that moment where I'm going to hold this door, I'm going to hold that door, I'm going to hold this door, But when you can, do it because you don't know if that little gesture changes that person's day.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Even today, oh my gosh. Um, at the grocery store when I was checking out, there was this lady, it was raining a little bit, right? And she was singing I forget what the name of the song, but it was like "Here Comes the Rain" or something like that. And I commented, I was like, "Yep, here it comes." And she starts giggling. And then she was talking to her coworker, I guess the manager, and she was eating like this chocolate. It was this infamous, like trendy chocolate now. It's called Dubai chocolate, which actually was pretty good, not gonna lie. But um she gives it to her manager. The manager is like, "Oh, I don't like it." And she's like, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. This is so delicious." I'm like, "What the heck is that?" And she's like, "It's Dubai chocolate. It's like the best thing ever." And she just breaks off a piece and hands it to me. Kindness, right? Kindness. We're talking about kindness here. We're not even aside from the gentlemanly things, kindness, right? And I told her, I'm like, "Oh my God, it's delicious. I appreciate you. Thank you so much." And as soon as I got checked out, it wasn't her that was checking out my groceries, but as soon as I checked out, I was like, "Thank you so much for your kind gesture. Thank you for letting me try." She's like, "Oh my God, absolutely." So again, doesn't take much to be kind and be a gentleman. That's what I
Yeah,
think. I don't know.
absolutely. And it's unfortunate that I guess I don't call it old school mentality, but it kind of is because you hear stories of abusive males to females, and like, how the fuck
Hmm.
was that ever okay? Like, I mean, it's a shame that whatever trauma that individual went through themselves, they're trying to get through it,
Hmm.
and unfortunately, they react in a verbal or physically abusive way toward their significant other, or it doesn't even have to be like, some people take it out on their kids, take it out on their significant other, take it out on other people. Some people like to, abuse animals too, and it's like, what kind of person are you, like, to do that? Like, what part in your brain says it's okay for me to do this to other people? So
It's never okay.
it's time to buckle down and give us, our versions based on the list of Guy Code rules. Because I said again earlier, I said it could be varied, little bit of change here and there. It's not by the book, But like John said, this is like a list of 10 generic, common um, codes.
Yeah.
Just don't.
And to before we start and to finish off with the whole gentleman topic, um, every man should be a gentleman, whether you're gay or straight, doesn't matter what sexual orientation, you should always be a gentleman to whomever you're encountering.
Yeah, it's not just the
Um,
opposite sex. It could be just be a gentleman to
yeah,
all. Like
yeah.
that's it.
You can be straight and be a gentleman to your bros. You can be gay and be a gentleman to your partner. Um, you can be a gentleman for anybody. So lead with that. That's like the synopsis of like the whole general idea of this guy code is you're a guy, be a gentleman. You don't have to look like us right now. Like, we did this for fun, but just be a gentleman. That's all. And I'll leave you with this quote. A gentleman is one who puts more into the world than he takes out. And I think that is by George Bernard Shaw. Okay, so guy code number one. And I think this is the most, I feel like this is a given, and some dudes break it, unfortunately. Never go after your boy's ex. What do you think, Eric?
100% not happening. Not happening. Now, it's just the fact that I don't want to be in something that you were already in. I'm not insulting that, oh, John's dirty, so I don't want to put my dick in that either. It's
Yeah,
not that. It's respect, right?
yeah,
John, we're just speak as if it's you and me because it is. If
because it
John
is.
here, and his ex, right? They had an emotional connection and a physical connection that was very special for them two. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out. And then who am I to be like, oh well, she's available now. Let me swoop in, and like that's literally a slap across John's face. And I would
Hmm.
never. And that's a line that will never cross. And I think I want to add to that one too. Any of your boys, like not boys that you chill with, like let's explain that too. Like we're talking about your friends who you consider your family, not
Absolutely.
not some guy you get drinks with once in a while and see him in the blue. Like that's just an acquaintance. That's just you know, I see you here and there. Cool.
What about a work friend?
I try to keep working personal separate.
Right.
I don't
Because
want to do
I'm
any.
saying that because I've seen it before. I've
Yeah,
seen like where they're two homies are work friends, but they rarely hang outside, and then the one guy goes after his ex or his ex hookup or something. Like,
but
I think this is more
why would you want to make your workplace awkward?
exactly.
Like avoid that.
No, 100%. So that's why it's like if they are your homie from day one and you consider them family at some point, right? Even if it's like after 3 years of being friends, and you consider them family, do not go for your boy's ex
Or
or ex
sister.
hookup or sister. Oh my God. Actually, you know what? I got a confession to make. I did go for one of my boys' sister. He was cool with it though. He said, I don't care, you guys are adults. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
But that's the thing.
So,
You ask for permission first.
no, I didn't.
Damn,
I will say this.
the
He
tea has been spilled.
I will say this. I will say this. He was my friend for about a year. So it was like a new friendship. Um, but still, it just happened. It wasn't like
How'd you feel afterwards?
uh I felt I felt okay, but then I told him and then he was like, "Oh, I don't care." He was super chill about it. He's just like, "Bro, you're both adults. Why do I care?" I'm like, "Okay, cool."
Yeah, for me, I would have to 100% ask first.
Yeah,
And if my boy says no, and that's where it's buried, you leave it
there
at
it
that.
is.
Because if you don't really care about that person, like the friendship, by all
Hmm.
means, go ahead, do it. You're probably not going to be friends anymore. But again, that's probably someone that you're not really that close to. Um,
Hmm.
but if it's like I said, if someone you're really close to, ask first. If they say no, which will probably be a no, um, then respect it. There's plenty other fish in the sea.
Yeah, it's very rare when a sibling is like, yeah, I'm cool with it. Very rare. I got lucky
Yeah,
at this point, so
yeah. I mean, for me, it's like, oh yeah, man, that's cool. Like you fuck my sister, and now you're best friends still. Like just knowing that, my God, he was
I will reiterate, we did not have sex. We just made out.
that. I don't think that's breaking.
Oh, okay. Well, it was just a kiss. It wasn't like full, I don't know. Wasn't like it wasn't sex, you know? It was
Yeah,
just a kiss. So,
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
For me though, kiss, holding hand, like a friendly hug is fine, but anything after that is I'm not even gonna think
Yeah,
about
because
it because
it kind of feels like betrayal, right?
absolutely,
Right? Because you're like, you guys share everything together and like deepest, darkest secrets, or, you've gotten drunk on the side of the road doing stupid shit, and you've met each other's families, and then to go for your boy's ex-girlfriend or crush or hookup or something that they have feelings towards, it's like, damn, I told you all this shit about this person that I'm going through, and then you go around my back. And shame on the girl also, or whoever it is, if you're gay or
yeah,
straight.
yeah, yeah.
Shame on the other partner for going and agreeing, but then also shame on you for going behind your boy's back and doing that.
Yeah, but the root of the problem is you going behind your boy's back. If you didn't do that, there wouldn't be a dilemma or a oh, fuck, what's the word? I can't think. It wouldn't be like a situation where she would have to be like, oh, is it right or wrong to do this? Don't even make that situation possible. Just don't do it.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
but everything comes down to communication too. Like if it's say you and your boy are crushing on the same chick, right? You're both single, and oh, just I'm interested in her too. And then you guys talk it out and like, well, dude, I've been trying to pursue this for a while. Whoever has a longer duration of like investment on this should get the first dibs.
Or whoever the girl is more interested in, right?
That's fair too. Yeah.
Anyways, topic number two, guy code number two, wingman duties, right?
You gotta
A
gas your
real
boy up.
Bro, a real
Gas
friend
him up.
hypes you up.
Uh,
Doesn't You don't compete with him, right? You gas him up. You tell him he's got the biggest fucking dick on planet Earth. Yeah, yeah, and you make sure he doesn't like crash or burn in the
yeah,
situation. Um, Being a wingman is definitely sacred, right? It's a duty. It's an obligation to your boy because he's got to do the same thing back to you. There's these funny ass memes that I see about just guys being guys, and it's like who's that duo? LeBron and D Wade, right? They're a
mm,
duo, right? They're like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
right. They were like a powerful duo in the NBA, and it's that one picture of LeBron dunking,
Right, right.
right?
Yeah, the alley oop.
And then
Yeah,
and then D Wade going like open arms like this, and the caption says, when you're talking to that fine shorty at the club, but you know he's making shit up, but then you come in and add details like as if it was true. It's kind of like the like that wingman like
absolutely.
brotherly brotherhood like hookup there. Um, I don't know. It's just I find it so hilarious because guys will do anything for their boys to win. If you have a true brotherhood, true friendship, they'll do anything for the guy to win, for your guy to win.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it's all fun, honestly. You know, it's part of the game, right? Now, if you're both single and I mean, not even both single, one person to be in a relationship, but like, I'll help my boy out. You know,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. Now, obviously, you got like you said, keep him in check. Like, hey, bro, you're going way too crazy right now. Back up a little bit. like, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
you don't want him to look bad. at all.
Exactly.
That's the number one goal of a
That's the
wingman. Now,
goal, 100%.
if you want to throw in a little white lie once in a while and like add to the story, sure, there's really no harm in that. But don't make the story so outrageous. I'm gonna be like, me and John are at a bar one day. I'm like, whatever's happening. I'm like, oh yeah, he's CEO of a company. Blah blah blah. And then next they meet up, like, wait, what? None of that
Yeah,
was true.
seriously.
So you got to give
Yeah,
it some
exactly.
truth. It's an art form to sprinkle a
100%.
little bit of a lie in there, but with enough truth where it's believable. You know.
Hmm. Yeah. I'm trying to remember any time where we've wungman, is it wingmanned or wungmanned? Anyways, that we've wingmanned each other. I feel like all of our nights are a blur. I'm
A little
sure
bit.
there's,
There's
oh,
one
you
that I
know,
do. There is one that I remember,
I do remember one. I
and
wonder if it's the
John,
same one.
where you dropped the ball a little bit,
I don't know. I don't
when
care.
you called me a Twinkie or because I'm yellow on the outside and white on the inside.
No.
You don't remember that? Oh my god! So
No, no, no.
I don't know what bar we were at, and this is years and years ago, and I was talking to some chick and like whatever, like I'll talk to anybody. John knows this. I can talk to anybody. It doesn't really matter.
I mean,
Um,
we'll both talk to anybody.
and I wouldn't say heavily intoxicated, but we're having a nice time.
Yeah, we were good.
And for some reason, John decided to be a wingman for me, and I appreciate it until I heard the words out of his mouth, and I was like, "Why would you say that?" And he's like, "Oh, this is like." He's like, "My boy Eric right here. Like, he's super respectful, one of the nicest guys I've ever met." You know, some people might think like he's like a Twinkie or a banana because he's yellow on the outside and white on the inside or something like that. And I'm just standing there. I'm like, "What the fuck did you just say?" I mean, it didn't work out. And I don't remember
My
what she
bad.
looked like or what her name was. I don't really care. But it was just like, damn. I mean, it's not wrong, but not the time to say that. And I'm not obviously there's no bad blood about it. I honestly, it's just a funny story. That's all it is. Now it's a memory
Yeah.
that me and you have. Well, at least that I have that I had to remind you about because you clearly don't remember what happened. But it was just fun. It's fun.
What about that time where we went to the that frat party at Rutgers?
Oh yeah, remember that? I hooked
That
you
was a
up.
good wing.
I hooked you
That was a
up.
good wing. That was a good wingman moment. That was a good
Yeah,
wingman moment there.
yeah. What happened was again years ago. Went to a party at NJIT up in Newark, and it
Oh, it was
was
NJIT.
it was a very how should I put it wasn't a party that I would usually go to.
It was a frat party. It
It
was
was a frat
literally
party.
like,
Maybe it was just the location of it. It was very dirty and grimy. Unless
yeah.
you were outside, like the inside, whatever. Anyway, long story short, there was this chick I met, and we kind of kicked it off. And I honestly just said to her, like, hey, like, I'm here with some of my friends. Like, you got any friends here too? Like, let's all hang out as a group. And then one thing led to the next. Me and her were talking. And then um, I think you told me, or hey, like, that blonde over there is pretty cute. I'm like, I got you. And I go to her friend, like, hey, what's the story about your girl? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, the one right there. So I was, why? You interested? I'm like, well, I'm interested in you at the moment, but my boy's interested in her. And she was like, oh, well, I'll introduce. And I was like, say less. And then there it is.
It was simple. It was a
Simple.
simple toss up. Simple toss up, but still definitely a wingman uh
Because at the end of
operation
the
that
day, I
happened.
feel like it's selfish in a way. Like, if there is a chance for, me to have some fun, why would I just take it for myself? Like, if she has a friend, then 100% let my boy hop on too. I'm not saying it's sexual or anything. Like, give my boy a chance to.
Yeah.
I think as a guy, when it comes to dating, whether it's for a friends with benefits, a long term relationship, or just a one night stand, all guys really ask for is a chance. And if they get turned down or we get turned down, then so be it. Now, obviously, there are exceptions to that where some guys might take
Yeah.
it personal and get mad and get a temper tantrum because they're a fucking man child.
Those
Um,
are children, not
like,
men.
grow the fuck up. She said no, move on. Don't get mad. Don't get aggressive. Don't be forceful at all either. You know,
Once is enough. Once
that's
is
it.
enough. And
One
if she
no,
gives you like,
call it a day.
if she tells you, hey, and if she says it respectfully, and if you're being respectful, try to go up to her and be like, hey, you're really cute, blah, blah, blah. What's your name? And if she goes, hey, I have a boyfriend, even if she doesn't, or hey, I'm not interested, you say, cool, have a nice
Have a
night.
great night. Yep, and move on.
Walk
That's
away.
it. Maybe
That's it.
give it a second try. Like maybe later on, maybe if you guys are mingling, talking a little bit, maybe say,
Hmm.
hey, like I know you denied me earlier in the night. Um, I thought I'd just give it one more shot. Is it okay if you like trade numbers when we get coffee or something? And she says no again, like, thank you so much for your, whatever. Like, get home safe, whatever you want to say there.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, there's no need to
I don't
be.
think I've ran into that before. I
I've
think I'm
never
just
done
too
that.
scared. I think I'm
What do
just
you
too
mean?
scared to ask sometimes. Like, to ask a girl for her number, like out in public or something like that. Like, sometimes I'm too scared. Um, but
Scared of what though? She gives you a fake number. She doesn't text you
rejection,
back.
man. Rejection.
Shit. Baseball's rejection. You're not scared to step out at the plate.
I've
You
been
might
doing it
strike
for
out. You might strike out. You might ground out. You might look like a fucking idiot where the guy throws a curveball and you swing and now you're on your knees like a little bitch. It happens. I've seen it. I've done it. I've done it as
Oh,
a
I've
pitcher
done
and
it plenty.
I've done it as a hitter too. It happens. What
Yeah, it
next at
happens.
bat you're gonna be like, I don't want to do this anymore. No, it's
No.
fine.
Yeah. But
But anyway, moral of
wingman
the
duties.
story: help your boy out. If you get
Help
some,
your
help
boy
him
out.
get some, and everybody's happy.
And if he's getting some, he should be able to get you some. And then everybody's happy, like Eric just said.
Again, by
All
some,
right.
we're not trying to objectify women here. Like, oh, let's get some pussy. Like, no, like, by my goal is get my boy the opportunity to get the icebreaker out of the way and let him handle the rest.
Exactly.
That's my duty as a wingman. It's not to bring the girl with us, try to force it to happen. Like, no, I
No.
introduced, and you take the rest. If it doesn't work out, tried.
Lead the horse to water.
Mm-hmm.
Lead the horse to water. All right. Topic number 3. By the way, guys, we have about 10 topics, so stay tight. Topic number 3.
Timeout. Stay
Respect.
tight. What the fuck does that mean? Stay
Pause. No,
tight.
I'm just kidding.
What?
Stay tight, guys. Stay tight. Anyways, topic number 3. Respect your bro's privacy. So what I mean by that is don't spill his secrets, right?
Take that
Anything
shit
that
to the
goes in,
grave.
take it to the grave if you have to. Anything that goes between my mouth and your mouth, right? Eric, stays between us. Right between your bros' mouths, stays
Us.
between your bros' mouths.
But
Um,
no, 100%. There's things
yeah,
I've told John
everything
that
has to be confidential, bro.
mhm,
No
absolutely.
leaking,
There's
no
things that
exposing the group chat, no embarrassing stories without permission.
are told between very close friends that is a sentiment to the relationship that you have, the loyalty and trust that you have for each other.
Hmm.
And you tell me something in good faith that it will stay locked up. It's in there for life, my homie. It'll get the
Hmm.
electric chair before it comes out. And there's things that
Yeah,
John says to
put a
me, and there's things that I've
put a
said to
bullet in
John,
my head.
and that's it.
Put a bullet in my head before I tell you anything.
It doesn't need to be told to anyone else because the best way to put it is this: if John here told me, and tells me something in good faith, that
Hmm.
means one, he trusts me, values my opinion
Hmm.
because he's obviously asking for like maybe a venting or maybe usually it comes with some advice about whatever.
Hmm.
Um, so he trusts your opinion, he trusts you, And that's huge. Like, especially with something that's so vulnerable that could be said,
Hmm.
that why would you tell someone else, oh, bro, did you hear what John did? Like what? Then that friendship will never be the same. You will never tell me anything ever again. And I've run into people like that where I do not tell them shit ever again because
Yeah.
because shit always gets back to you somehow, right? You'll be weeks later and you'll just be hearing something. You're like, well, wait, where'd you hear that from? Oh, I heard it from
Yeah.
Joe. Oh, you go to Joe. Hey, where'd you hear that from? Oh, I heard it from Steve. She's like, where'd you hear that from? Oh, I heard it from Eric. He's like, that motherfucker. You know?
Yeah.
So it just should be known if your buddy, and it's not just males, like, you know, if your homegirl, your homeboy, whatever, and they tell you something in good faith, honor that and be like, it's here, it's locked, never telling anyone. You know,
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
my girlfriend gets annoyed with me because she's like, why can't you tell me? Because he told me. I'm not telling you.
Yeah.
Like, I love you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you everything. But there's things that I will not tell you because I respect the individual that told me that thing. It's
Right.
like, but I'm not just
Yeah.
anyone. I'm your girlfriend. And I'm like, I understand that. But respect me because I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And that's it.
There are things, even when it comes to like siblings too, like I'm sure there are siblings around the world that have secrets amongst each other, and they take that to the grave. You know, it's like, oh my God, I went through this certain situation. I don't know how to, I can't tell anybody except you. I can't even tell mom or dad. I just could only tell you because you're my closest friend, my sibling. Even, and then with best friends like you and I, Eric, there's things that I've told you, there's things you've told me, you know.
I never told
Um,
my parents that shit. There's things I tell you, I can't tell my parents. You know,
exactly.
but it's funny. I just had a thought the other day. Me and my girlfriend, we went to Costco, and I was parked next to a truck, and the truck had, I think, the older brother, the younger brother. The younger brother had to be like 10, 8 to 10, maybe 11. And I was walking to my car to put my groceries away, and the kid did a nice thing, like he pushed his cart out of the way so I can get around to get into my car to leave. And he pushed it, and I guess the shopping cart was like touching the truck, and the brother came around like, "Hey, not my monkeys, not my circus." I was not getting involved, but I can hear the older brother's like, why would you push it against the truck? There's now a little probably the scratch had to be probably a fingernail, like not even. And but the response of the older brother was, "I'm gonna tell Dad he's gonna kick your ass." And I was like, "What? Like, why would you do that? It's not a big deal. It's not a dent." I didn't say it. Like, we got in a car, me and my girl drove off, and then me and her obviously started talking about it. And I was like, that little bro will never tell his brother anything ever again.
Yeah.
No secrets, nothing, because now that trust is gone. And like I said to my girl, I was like, if it was me, I would say, hey, not a big deal. This is why you shouldn't do this. I'll keep it between us because Dad will probably not even notice it. That way you do the teaching in a nice way. Don't be like, I'm telling Dad he's going to kick your fucking ass. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a little
But
much.
it is. It is. But it comes down to
Yeah,
that trust thing. Like, now that poor kid can't trust his older bro no more. At least I
exactly.
wouldn't. If that was me, I
Exactly.
would never tell my brother something again. Like, you're going to rat and tell Dad, snitches get
Yeah.
stitches.
No, literally.
But
Literally. And also, there's also like keeping privacy amongst the boys, right? Not just your bro, right? Your brother or your best friend, but amongst the boys. Like if you have like little group, like three or four guys, of course there's going to be a group chat, right? Of course there's going to be stupid shit that's said in the group chat.
yeah,
You cannot leak that group chat. Nothing that's been said because everything that's in there is sacred to the bros. Because you might be saying some stupid shit, and I'm not gonna say the word, but us guys, we like to say some dumb shit sometimes, whether it's vulgar or unethical. We like to say some dumb shit, and that, bro. If it was illegal to say some of those things, that would put you in, like that group chat would put you in jail. So being respectful of your brother's privacies, like your homie's privacies, is
Well,
sacred, man. It's so
within
sacred.
reason, like if there's some illegal shit going on, then you have to fucking say something.
Well, yeah, we hope that you're not involved with people that do illegal shit like that,
Yeah.
that'll
But like
get you in
even then
serious trouble. But
I thought about this too. What if he's your best friend, has a girlfriend,
okay, okay.
and let's say
Give me a
he's
scenario.
cheating. He's cheating. And the girl is and the girl's a homegirl too. Like she's cool and like but he's your boy. And it's like, fuck. What do you do? Do you take it to the grave and, just let him continue to cheat? Or be unfaithful or, whatever?
I
Now, having
think,
said that, I would hope, your social circle, everyone's kind of on the same ethics and morals, usually, right?
mm,
But in that scenario, it's like, well, I'm cool with her because she's, a homegirl.
yeah,
He's my boy, and they're dating. But he's also like, chatting with
cheating
chicks
on
at the
her.
bar and stuff.
Yeah,
Now, do you break the code and say something?
no.
Really?
You know why? You know why? Because that is not your battle to fight. Even though, even though what he's doing is wrong, you as the bro have to encourage him to stop doing what is wrong because you want what's best for him. And you also want what's best for your homegirl, right? Because if she's a homegirl, even if, man, even if you don't know her, right? And she's a nice girl, right? And she doesn't deserve being cheated
She's
on.
yeah,
Let's put the assumption that she's a nice person and she doesn't deserve being cheated on, or he's a nice person, right? If they're gay and he doesn't deserve being cheated on. You got to talk some sense into your bro because that's not what you guys do. You guys don't do that shit, right?
yeah. No, for sure.
And tell him like, "Hey, Jimmy, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you
Yeah,
cheating on Vanessa? This is not right. We don't do this. We're not fucking scumbags.
yeah.
Clean up your
What's going
shit.
on? Like, talk to me. Like, is there something going on? Try to
Yeah, is there something going
talk
on?
you through it.
Are you are you not feeling Vanessa anymore? Is there a spark missing? What's happening?" And if that's the
Yeah,
case, break it off. Break it off.
yeah,
I'm not gonna get involved. I'm not gonna go talk to Vanessa, but I know I can talk to you because you're my homie. You've been there since day one. You've been to
mm,
my third birthday party, and we're now 30. You've been here my entire life. This is not like you. I've never seen you like this. Talk to your
yeah,
boy. I think
yeah.
that's
One
the
of my
best way about it. But you wanna play coach, right? You're not playing in the game, but you wanna help your player play the correct game.
fast forward, they break up. She comes to you. Did you know?
Yeah. As a
She'll tell you.
gentleman, I'm gonna be honest.
I knew this was happening. Well, why didn't you tell me? Because that's my boy. I'm not gonna rat at him, and I tried telling him not to do so. It's up to him to take my advice or not. Pretty much, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Thing with me
Because
is
because
my golden rule with relationships is if I'm willing to cheat on you, I'm breaking up. There's no reason to stay together.
mhm, yeah.
So makes it simple.
Now now at that point, if she wants to get angry at you, even though you gave her an explanation, right? It's like, oh, like I can't believe you didn't tell me. He was cheating on me. Look, you have to take it on the chin because that's your boy. You're associated with him, right? That's like like you got to look at it as your team. If one player falls, you all fall together. You know what I mean? So it's like you're as strong as your weakest link, right? So you can give your explanation, man. I told him to stop. I didn't want to get involved because it's not my space. And then if I get involved, then I lose two friendships instead of one. And I think it's a tough decision, but it's something that you have to play from behind, right? And not get
Yeah.
involved. So, well, that's very good question about that.
Yeah,
Your boy's
it's
cheating, what
life
do you
is
do?
your life is life, dude. Like there's nothing that you can really be perfectly prepared for, you know?
Hmm.
And in life, every single day, we're faced with morals and ethics at low levels or maybe some high levels of ethics. And for that, it's like, damn, I always wonder, cause, I mean, by the grace of God, like all my friends are gentlemen. They don't cheat on their women. They don't do that. So I'm not worried about that. But I'm
Yeah.
sure someone somewhere has that situation where, oh, my best friend's cheating on his girlfriend. I don't want to rat on him, but like I hate seeing her waste her time and they're fighting or whatever, and he's just out fucking other chicks and just being such a like a scumbag. And I'm like, what do you do there? And
Mm.
honestly, like I have an idea what I would do. Basically, me and you are on the same page with that, but I'm hoping I'm never put in that situation just because it's yucky.
What if there's a situation where it's your boy, right?
Yeah.
And his girlfriend comes to you and says, or no, not even like, okay, well, let's say his girlfriend comes up to you and says, "Hey, I know so and so is cheating on me." What do you do then? Do you confront him about it? But let's say she hasn't confronted him about it yet, but she confronted you first.
So she's trying to console in you, maybe get some information to confirm what she already knows is true. I'll tell my boy, like, hey, dude,
No,
she's on
let's
to you.
let's say she has confirmation. Like let's say there's like text messages or whatever, pictures being
Yeah, yeah.
sent of him cheating, and she has all the confirmation, but she hasn't presented it to him and faced him about it. But she comes to you first. What do you do then? Do you go to your boy and tell him like, "Yo, so and so knows," like, and he's never told you anything. This is the first time you're finding out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would tell her this, like, hey, if what you have is true, I'm very sorry that you're going through that. Um, and then ask her, like, what are you gonna do about it? You gonna break up with him, or and she'll say whatever and whatever. And then um, by the end of the day, I'm still not gonna be like, oh yeah, he is. You know,
No, because you didn't know.
I would definitely. I didn't know. After me and her talk, I'd go to my boy, hey, dude, I don't know if it's true or not, but your goose is cooked. Like, what happened? What made you do that? Try to, I guess, try to save their relationship. But at that point, I think it's too far gone. It's tough. What would you do?
Bro, I don't know. I think I would also stay out of it. I would also stay out of it unless it's presented finally, like, bro, my girl found out that I was cheating, blah, 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 blah. That's different. But if the girlfriend comes up to me and says, "Hey, I know about this. Do you know about this?" And I tell them, "No, I don't," and I'm being honest, it's something that I think I would just be very disappointed in my boy because we don't do shit like that. We're
Yeah.
gentlemen. So it's just you just got to see it from behind the scenes at that point in my head and just let it roll out. But it sucks because it's like, yo, this guy's been such a fucking brother to me, and I can't save him because I don't want to get involved and stir something bigger.
It's almost like both the individual being cheated on and you as a friend. It's almost like he betrayed both of you in a way, right? Because
Yeah.
like you never expect. Oh my god, I didn't expect John to be doing that. I've known him for fucking since freshman year of high school. I thought he was a good guy. Now, would that end
Yeah.
our friendship? Probably not. Probably not. but I would definitely look at you a little bit different. Like, okay, man likes to
Yeah.
play, and
Yeah.
and that's all good. Work hard, play hard. You're single, have fun, do your thing. But I've always believed if you're in a committed relationship, I'm not saying like, oh yeah, we're been talking for 4 months, we hook up once in a while. Like, no, I'm talking this title is that's my girlfriend, this is my boyfriend, or this is my boyfriend, this is my boyfriend, whatever. And honor that. Because if you're not willing to honor it, then don't make it official. That's it.
Yeah.
You know.
End the story. Anyways, it's a good it's a good topic of conversation. So any bros out there, check your bros. Make sure you guys are in check, and do those what if questions because if you are faced with that scenario, you guys know what to do. All right. Topic number 4. Gym etiquette. This one's pretty simple. This one's easy. This one's like a given, right? So, spotting your boy at the gym. Come on. Come on. That's like top number one gym etiquette. Also, you're at the gym, you're trying to better yourself, right? You're not there to laugh at your fucking homie. If he's curling 5 pounds and you can curl 25 pounds, you're there to support him and be like, yo, I know you're doing 5 pounds. Amazing work. On the next set, you're going to do 10. Boom. Hype him up. Hype your boy up. Make him feel good. Make him feel like he can do more. Like he can strive for more because you're in that space. You're in a gym for a similar goal. Is to get stronger, to lean out, to look good, right?
Yeah.
So another gym etiquette. Give him encouragement. Um, just being there with your bro makes a workout even easier. It makes the time
We've
fly
worked
by
out a lot in the past.
a lot,
Yeah.
a lot.
But
Yeah. And we've had
the
a
thing
lot
is,
of fun at the gym. We
the
dick
gym is
around like
tough.
within ourselves.
Yeah, no, for sure. We goof around. Like, we're not like they're like, completely focused on the workout. But the thing is, too, it's going to the gym is, for some people, it could be terrifying, right? Because, you know, you're going to a gym for a certain reason, whether it's to lose weight, tone up, whatever. So already mentally, you're in that headspace, like maybe your self esteem is a little low, right? And you walk in there and you see someone like John, who's been at the gym fucking since birth and is, squatting 400 pounds, bench pressing, whatever, you know, it does get, I know that for a fact because I get, not towards you, but like, I get a little intimidated almost. And I'm like, damn, like, I'm only doing this. And the guy next to me is doing that. And I have to like remind myself, like, he's been doing this for a long time. He worked up to that.
Yep.
At one point, he was exactly where you were.
Yep.
And that goes back to Guy Code because you go to the gym with your boy more times than not. One of the two have more experience at the gym than the other. So
Yep.
you decide to go to the gym with your friend or your buddy in hopes that he will guide you a little bit. And
Mm.
like you said before, like there's no need for judgment. There's no need for talking down on an individual or showing him up, right? Um, and that allows you two to do an activity together, bonding, at the same time bettering you because you're getting a workout, I'm getting a workout, and afterwards we go get fucking double cheeseburger, bacon, and no, I'm just kidding. But
Mhm.
you're there to better yourself. Your friend's coming because you know what you're doing. He might not. So you're there to help him. And that's pretty much the number one goal.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember seeing this post on Instagram once where this guy was friends with this other guy. Obviously, the one guy was more experienced at the gym, way more fit, and then his friend uh wanted to start getting into the gym, getting leaned out. He was a bigger guy, but he was afraid that people would make fun of him at the gym, because he was bigger. So his friend, and I think if when I say this, Eric, you might remember it, but and I think most people will too. But his friend, and it's a picture of this guy in a banana costume, right? In the gym, just working out. When you walk into a gym, you see a guy with banana costume, you're gonna stare at him, right?
So
I
he's
would.
taking
I'd
the
be like,
eyes off.
who?
He's taking the eyes off his
Yep,
friend and putting the eyes on him. Yeah.
exactly. And you know what? That is 1000 expert level bro code right there. Guy code,
Yeah.
gym etiquette, bro. Bro, he took all the attention off his bro that was self-conscious for being in the gym because he was fat or big or whatever, and put it on him. So that way his brother, his homie,
Yeah.
his best
Can work out
friend
in
can
peace.
work out in peace. And it's probably a mental thing for his friend, right? Like, oh, like people are
Yeah.
staring at me. And for the most part, people are, you know, to themselves and working out and doing their own thing.
Yeah. I mean, the gym. I always thought
But
like,
he figured out, a creative way to do that, to help his homie.
and that's awesome. Like, hats off to him. Like, respect 100%. But I always thought the gym was
Hats off to him.
a place where people kind of stick to their own thing. Like, they're there to work out. You're there to work out, and that's it. Like, I'm not gonna stand there and someone may be really big or really skinny trying to bulk up or lean down, whatever. I'm not gonna be standing there like that's all he can lift. Like, no, because I'm wasting my time at that point because I'm there for a certain goal. And I mean, I've never really seen mockery or laughing at. I don't know. Maybe you have. I don't think I've ever seen people like blatantly making
He
fun of
only,
someone at the gym.
yeah, it happens unfortunately because there's this fitness influencer that I've followed for, man, well over 10 years. I want to say almost 15 years, since like 2011. Um 2010, 2011. His name is Joey Swole, and I'm sure you've seen or have heard of
I
him.
think that sounds familiar.
And
Yeah.
he um he basically goes online and pulls videos of other people doing really bad gym etiquette, right? So like for example, there's like a girl filming another girl for doing like a weird workout, and then the caption, the person who took the video captions it like, "Whoa, what is this bitch doing?" Or a guy filming another kid who's like scrawny and he's like having a weird lifting form, and the caption will say, "Oh, the gym crazies are out." Like, come on. Like that's what's gonna
You
deter
should.
people from going to the gym.
That's not. That's not guy code anymore. That's more like being a good person. Like, you should never film other people without their consent, ever.
Exactly.
And
So
that's
this
it.
guy
There's nothing more I have to
Joey,
say.
Joey Swole, he's been around the fitness industry for a long time, and he like turned his life around because there was like some bad things that, not that he did, but he was a part of unwillingly. So he like decided to fix that part of his life, and he's just been this awesome promoter of gym etiquette, gym confidence, and he goes on and tells people, "Yo, you're a total like." I'm not quoting him verbatim, but he basically says, "You're the asshole for, you know, weirdly filming people,
Oh
their
yeah,
bad form or anything. Like you should." He always says you should do better and like mind your own business. That's like his slogan. He's like, you should do
stay in
better,
your lane.
mind your own fucking business, stay in your lane. He says, dude, leave these people alone. They're trying to better themselves. Obviously, you're fit and lean, but you don't see that in this person, obviously, because they're trying to better themselves. Like, but he's basically just telling people to fuck off, mind your own
Yeah,
business, and do your own workout. There's one funny
yeah,
thing that he's big for. It's like He gets a lot. He stitches in a lot of videos in his TikToks that people get pissed off because they're trying to record themselves and people walk in front of their camera. Like, bro, you're in a public gym. Of course, people are gonna walk in front of a camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but like he tells all these people, like, bro, it's not that deep. It's the gym. You're there to better yourself. I know you want to post yourself, but don't get mad if somebody walks in front of your camera. Also, people who are posting other people that are doing shitty jobs or are fat or whatever, stop doing that. They're there to fucking fix the problem, you know? So stop being a fucking asshole and just mind your own
Yeah.
business. That's like his
Exactly.
whole thing. Do your shit at your gym, and if you don't like it, build your own personal gym at home and mind your own fucking business. So
That's it. Simple.
simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, guys. All right. This one is, I feel like every guy on the face of the planet knows this one. It's the bathroom code. You know what it is?
You have to have one empty in between y'all. If not, use a stall.
Yes. Yes. When you're at the when you're at the urinal,
That's it.
leave a gap when possible. Eyes forward. No unnecessary conversations.
You're
Enough
just like,
said.
what's going
You're
on, buddy?
just taking a leak. Hey, hey, good piece you got down there, man.
Dude, you'll get rocked
Jesus
right in
Christ.
the face if that like
Yeah.
what the fuck are you looking at? I will punch you right in the mouth. I don't care. Don't be looking at my
Yeah,
tiny
obviously,
Johnson, okay? It's mine.
don't be a fucking creep. Don't be a fucking
Yeah,
creep. Don't
that
be
is
looking
so
over my eye. I mean, I don't think I've ever had that
that's
problem
never happened.
because
I don't think.
I think it's just very universal in all guys, right? Unless you're at a very busy venue, let's say you're at a baseball game or NBA and NFL, and it's packed. The fucking stalls are packed. Nobody's gonna care if you're right next to them. But in a general sense, if
If
it's just
there's room,
moderately busy,
if there's
yeah,
room, give it a gap. I
you
mean, most
skip.
urinals have that little like wall thing, right? The little
Exactly.
to cover.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even with the walls,
Oh, I
people
always skip it.
fucking do a skip.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, that was just one quick guide code that I had to throw in there. Leave a gap when possible. Um, don't look over the fucking, don't look over to your buddy and look at his pecker. Um,
Yeah.
but
Don't get
yeah,
at your buddy or a stranger. Like, why are you looking?
yeah, stranger. This is just a universal guide code with all guys, not just your buddy, not your bros, just all guys in general. Leave a gap.
Yeah.
Mind the gap. All right. So the check-in rule. You know where I'm going with this?
Checking on your homies every once and again, see how they're doing.
That, or when you're out and having a blast and you're drunk as fuck, got to check in on the homies. If your boy's too drunk at a party, stranded somewhere, or going through tough times, you always got to check in on him and make sure he's good. Always. So
Yeah.
I've
I
definitely
got
been that
friends.
guy. Sorry, go ahead.
What you say? Oh, my bad. Yeah, I got friends that I don't talk to for months, but if they come in my mind, I shoot them a text. Hey man, it's been a while. How you been? Hope all is well.
Hmm.
Hey, bro, thanks for reaching out. I was actually just about to reach out to you. I get that all the time. Me and Max, like, I'll
Hmm.
text him. He's like, I was just about to text you to say let's get a call sometime this week to catch up. And I didn't talk to him for like 3-4 months. You know, me and you, we can
Yeah.
go months without talking or seeing each other. Mainly is the big one because you're East Coast, I'm West, and it's like, but when we see each other or talk to each other, like it's like no time has passed. It's like we're just
Hmm.
taking the next step forward from since we last talked or hung out, and that's how it should be,
Yep.
you know. And I'm big on that. I'm big on people like I try to reach out to, and if I don't hear from them, I'm like, let me see how they're doing. It's been a minute, just to see if
Hmm.
everything's. I mean, obviously, if all the stars align, you know, hey John, how you been? Oh, dude, I'm good. I'm working, I'm trying this, I'm trying that. Love to hear it. But if there anything goes astray and you need, or you or your buddy or whoever, I just said John because we were talking, um, then be there for your homie. Like, oh shit, dude, I'm sorry about that. You want to talk about it? No, I'm not ready to talk about it yet. Cool, no problem. When you're ready, you know where to call. And that's it. Or
Yep.
if they're ready to talk about it, shut the fuck up and let them talk and listen.
Yep.
That's it.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's been times where, I got to check up on my boys too. Not only that we're separated, but just like when we are together, like, and I see them often and you notice a different pattern in them and you're just like, he seems off. What's going on? Guys always fight this silent battle, and it's a common thing. Um, and going back to mental health, and I know we've talked about mental health on the past episodes a lot already, but guys always like to fight a silent battle. And for them, it feels more noble or more mature if they just handle shit on their own. But sometimes they can't. And suicide rates for just males are, I think, higher than most. Um, and it's sad. So that's why the check-in rule is there in place. Like it's another code. Make sure you check in on your boys, whether it's you're having a blast at a party, you guys are getting hammered, he looks a little too drunk, and be like, hey, you good? Let's mix in a
Take his
water,
keys.
maybe two, maybe two. Yeah, take his keys. You don't know if he's gonna do something stupid and drive away. He might not,
I mean,
but
full
just
disclosure.
just in case.
Full disclosure. Like I've given full disclosure. I've given you my keys and you give me your keys before. Like, hey, I probably won't be driving. I'm like, no problem. I got you.
100%. 100%. But
Um,
yeah, I mean,
but it's like in the end of
you
the
always gotta
day,
make you gotta want to always want to make sure they're good. At the end of the day, what?
in the end, in the end of the day, if he's really your homie, his best interests are your best interests, and vice versa.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
you want what's best for your buddy, healthy, safe, and that's it. And if you can help him get back on path, or doesn't mean so it's not always like, oh, I gotta get you back on track. I gotta help you, not derail too much. It's not always a negative. If they're doing
Yeah.
good, encourage them. Like, hey, dude, you're killing it. So proud of you. Keep going. Like with the model thing, I
Yeah.
texted you and like, hey, bro, I heard you did that commercial. That's awesome. So happy for you. Keep it going. Like, even if
Yeah.
things are going good, that little like sense of like recognition boosts your confidence. It's like, fuck yeah, I got this. So you don't have to
Hmm.
just be there for the bad times. Be there for the bad times, but be there for the fucking good times too to cheer your homie on. Because, like, I remember one time, I forgot what year it was, but you wanted to go to this open tryout, and no one could take you.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got nothing to do. Fuck it, I'll drive you, bro. And I took you to
Dude.
Trenton Stadium in Jersey to do an open tryout for I believe it was the Reds, if I remember
Phillies.
correctly. And
Philadelphia
it was the
Phillies.
Phillies. Oh, I sat there. I sat there like a dad with a fucking little igloo cooler and some beers, and I had a sandwich. I'm just sitting there, fucking eating and sipping my beer, watching whatever. And I was like, I'm a baseball dad today because I didn't participate.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
I'll never forget that. That was
It was
so
cool to
awesome. And I
it was
appreciated
cool to
you for
be
that.
there. Yeah, of course, it was fun. But just be there for your boy if you can. That's it. Or your homegirl.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Maybe we'll do an
Or your
episode about
homegirl.
girl code too. Because I think
Maybe we should bring a
guy
guest for
code and
that, I
girl
feel
code,
like.
yeah, we'll figure that out. But I feel like there's going to be similarities, like a little bit different. Same, but
Hmm.
different.
But
But
different.
still same.
But still the same. Yeah, so bottom line is
Stupid.
the check-in rule. Make sure you check in on your homies. I do have a quick story to tell. Um, Whenever you have that feeling that you need to check in on them, do it right away because you never know how. how that can change somebody. I recently, I think it was 2 years ago, I had lost a really close friend of mine to suicide. And I don't think I ever told you this, Eric. He was a friend from Kearney, um, back in Jersey, and I had thought about him literally a couple days before I got the call. And I was like, oh yeah, like I gotta hit up my friend. Um, he likes MMA. Man, I haven't talked to him in like 3 years. I should hit him up. I have his number. Never hit him up. Totally forgot to hit him up. And then I get a call. I think it was like a week later, actually. I'm like, hey, um, I don't know if you heard, but so and so passed away. And I was like, what? You're kidding me. And I I was more in shock than like sad or anything. And then it hit me. I was like, damn. And then started crying a little bit. And it sucked because one of my best friends, Cassidy, she had sent me photos of us as kids. Like we were like 10 years old. It was me, her, and my friend. And I'm not gonna say his name just to keep privacy, but it was at
Oh
one of
yeah,
my
that's fine.
birthdays. I think it was my 12th or 13th birthday. And I just see him there. He had the biggest smile, you know. He was goofy. He loved being around everybody, and it was a good time. And he was a fit guy. He liked doing MMA and boxing. Tall. He was a handsome dude. And his life got succumbed to mental illness. So that's why it's important to check in on your bros,
See,
you know?
that's the crazy thing too. It's because based on how you describe it, I don't know him, and again, I'm sorry for your loss. But
Hmm.
you just described him in a way like fit, always smiling, um, boxing. It sounds all good, positive things, and sometimes you might think someone's really, truly happy or whatever, but deep down, under all that, there's a battle going on.
Hmm.
And I think that intuition that you had, where it was like, I should probably hit him up. It's the energy that it's like giving you that little blip of a signal. Like for some reason you thought of him, and then unfortunately you didn't get a chance to make that call. Which I understand now. Like now you probably see like if I have that feeling, call immediately. Because I've had that feeling
Hmm.
before. I mean, I've never had any of my friends that I know of 5150, which is code for suicide. Um, I've never had anyone do that, and I'm very blessed to have not had that personal trauma. But I know multiple people who have gone through said trauma, and it's very difficult because you almost feel that sense of guilt in a way, like maybe I could have saved them. I'm not putting words in your
Yeah.
mouth or assuming things, but I'm sure you probably thought like, "Fuck, if I made that call, would he be alive?" You
Yeah.
don't know,
No, and
and I hope you don't.
that's
I hope
that's
you don't.
valid. And
I hope you don't hold that self guilt to where like now you're not now, but like in that moment you're probably feeling a certain
yeah.
way. But because there's times when you ever had like bad dreams, like something happens to your friend, and you wake up the next day and you call that friend like, "Hey, dude, are you good?" Like I feel like I've
Yeah.
done that with
Yeah.
you a
Yeah.
few times where like I called you, I'm like, "What's up?" Nothing. Why? I'm like, I had a weird dream last night. Thought you might need a call. Felt like something was off, and luckily nothing is wrong, obviously. But um, if you really care about someone, make the effort. You know,
Yeah.
because
Absolutely.
you know you just have to.
So make sure you check on your homies. Bottom line. That's it. Simple as can be. All right. Number 7. Wrapping up soon here. We got 4 more to go. So number 7, Hype up your homies, your guys, their wins. You gotta hype them up whenever. Celebrate them. Give them their flowers. Give them a kiss on the lips. Why not? Um, whether it's a promotion, you get a new girl. They get a new girl. They reached a personal goal. Even if they got a fresh haircut, and I know. Anytime, Eric, anytime I've seen you with a fresh haircut, you always hear something from me, right? I always tell you that. Fresh haircut. You guys got to celebrate your wins, without jealousy, because you want to see your boy win, right?
100%. I kind of touched on this before, like when you did that commercial. Like I hyped you the fuck up. Like, dude, proud of you. Awesome, you went after this
Mm-hmm.
new interest, hobby, whatever it may be. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Keep it going. It's like there's nothing more that I want for not just you, but my closest friends and family.
Yeah,
Almost probably
absolutely.
intertwined as friends and friends slash family. Um,
Bro, you're
I
my
want you guys
brother.
to win,
Let's just
even
be
if I'm
real.
losing. Even even if I'm losing, hearing that my buddies are doing well definitely makes me feel better, and almost in a
Hmm.
way like, all right, if they can do well, there's no reason I can't do well. So now I gotta try harder. Again, it's not just a solo game. It's not by myself. I gotta take this on. I've reached out to you many times for advice and support, and same thing with my other friends. And it's like, without you guys, without my parents, my sisters, my girlfriend, you know, there's a lot of things that could have tiered other ways, but just grateful for the support because at the end of the day, all you put together makes me who I am, and that's one of the reasons why I try to do better each and every day is because I don't want to let y'all down. So when you're winning, I'm winning. When we're losing, we'll battle that together. That's just that simple.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Amen to that, bro. Amen to that. Let
Cheers.
me drink to that because that was
Hell
great.
yeah.
Salute.
Cheers. Oh, it's so good, dude. No calories,
Awesome.
too.
So yeah, dude,
Oh,
I just
there's
want to say
electrolytes.
I appreciate you. Oh, wow.
I did
What
not
is
know
that
that.
thing called again?
It's called Splat. I was just like holding it and looking at this, and then right above it said electrolytes. It says
Splash. Guys,
zero
get yourself some
calories.
splash. It's got electrolytes.
Yeah. This is not a sponsorship at all. It's just something I grabbed at Walmart because it's the cheapest sparkling water they had. And I was like, this is actually pretty good. Make a
Nice.
splash with some
So,
alac cherry.
black cherry splash. So yeah, everybody, hype up your boys, hype up your girls, hype up all your wins, man, because at the end of the day, you guys are there to enjoy life together. Might as well be happy doing it, right? So,
Absolutely.
all right, rounding out here. Rule guy code number 8 that I have here on this list. You got to respect your guy's home, their humble abode, their bachelor pad, whatever space that they own, you have to respect it, right? If you're crashing at your boy's place, don't overstay your welcome, obviously. Don't eat all his food. Be respectful about that. Don't disrespect his space. For example, Eric, you've invited me, I've slept over your house countless of times. Countless.
Oh, the apartment?
Did
Yeah.
you ever feel like the apartment when we were in high school?
Yeah.
How many apartments have you been to already? This is
This is
one,
my
right?
this is my third now.
The one,
Remember? Because
no,
I
I'm saying
had
like in Jersey. It was just that
I
one,
had
right?
two, two in Jersey. One with Marcos in Rochelle Park, and the other one with the ex. Yeah,
Yeah, the X. Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
the ex.
But
But
yeah.
you only
So
you only
anytime I've
you
ever
only
stayed with you and
you
Marcos,
only came to the Marcos one. You didn't come to the one with my ex. I don't think.
yeah, yeah, I don't think so. But anytime I've ever stayed with you and Marcos, like I think we've always kept shit like pretty good. Um, Even when you stayed at my place at my parents' house, like you were always respectful. You never like were like rummaging through my fridge. You would always ask
Oh
like,
no,
"Hey, I'm
that's a
hungry.
golden
Like,
rule.
is there anything I can eat?"
You don't open another man's fridge. I don't care if we've been friends for 50
Yeah.
years. One day, me and you will have kids, and they'll be besties. And you know, I'm not going to just show up at your house on. First off, let's back up a second. Do you show up unannounced, or you always ask?
I'll probably like be on my way and be like, "Hey, I'm stopping here. I'm coming over." Like if I know you're already home.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Unless you say, "Hey, right now's not a good time."
yeah. I mean, we have each other's
We share
locations, so we
locations,
know if
yeah.
we're home or not. But um, don't show up unannounced, and do not go into whether it's your buddy or just anyone else's home. Don't open their
Well,
fridge without
let me
asking.
ask let me ask you this. How how long of a relationship does it have to be for you to be able to just walk in and open the fridge and grab whatever you want?
Never.
I feel like I feel like you don't think ever? Like you're telling me
I'll
when we're both married and have kids, and let's say we
like
live
together, like we're
across the street
married,
from each other.
like we're both
Yes,
married
you
and
and
have
I
kids.
married
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Um, but let's say you're coming over because I don't know, we're gonna watch a game together. We're gonna build some furniture. I don't know, some dad shit, right? Or dad. Let's say we're dads and there's beer in the fridge.
I would
I
tell
don't
you to
care
help
if you
your.
go in my fridge and say, "Hey, I want a beer."
I'd tell you to help yourself. But like, I personally wouldn't just do it without
Yeah,
asking. Like, I'd be like, "Hey, bro, cool if I grab a beer?" And you're like, "Yeah, man, help yourself." Then cool. I'm not just gonna walk in.
yeah,
What's up, bro? Open the fridge, grab a beer, and sit down. Like, no, like, I
yeah.
wouldn't. I know
I
if I
guess that's
did,
what
you
I
wouldn't
meant.
care. If
More
I did,
like,
you wouldn't care, obviously. But in respect to you and your home, your castle, I just feel like that's like you should ask.
I think we've come to a point where, yeah, I think we've come to a point where it's like we've known each other so long. It's just like, oh yeah, there's food in the fridge. Like that's all I have to say, and you
Yeah,
can just have at it.
I think
Oh yeah, there's beer in the fridge.
like when you came to my house,
Like
or
I'm not telling you
yeah,
to go grab. I'm not telling you to go grab stuff, but I'm saying like, oh, I'm making you aware what's the situation in my fridge.
yeah,
So that way you know what to expect and you can just that's just like the green light.
yeah. I think. I mean, you've been to my apartment many times in Jersey. I've been to your uh, parents' apartment in Jersey as well. And like, you'll walk in like within 5 minutes, like, oh, dude, if you want anything, just I got soda in the fridge. Help yourself. Like that's it. So we never
Hmm.
really had to face that issue where I just walked in. I mean, I wouldn't, like I said, walk in straight to the fridge, like crack open a soda and grab the leftover nachos that you were hoping to snack on later, and be like, "Hey, man, how you
Yeah,
been?" You're
yeah.
just staring at me like, "Bro," like, I think it's just etiquette. There is
Bruh.
like, the fridge is off limits unless
Yeah,
given the green light.
absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that one's like a easy no-brainer. You know, make sure you clean up after yourself. Don't shit on the
Absolutely.
toilet and like not clean it. You know, if you're pissing on the toilet, I hope
Yeah,
you would clean the
I
droplets if
I
you
just leave it
miss.
there. I just leave it there. Just piss on the floor.
If
Like
there's a
who the fuck
stain in my toilet bowl, I hope you would grab the scrubber and scrub off the shit stains in the toilet bowl.
is that a shit?
Is that a
Uh,
shit? Or if you finish the
hold up,
toilet
hold up.
paper roll, you just
Tell
tell
me.
me, be like,
Where,
what?
remember when your bathroom got flooded? Was it with you?
My bathroom?
I remember.
Maybe?
I think it was yours at your apartment. I think something went wrong and started like overflowing. I was like, oh fuck! I was like, John. I think we had to
You
take care of that.
oh, you know what? I think you're right, but luckily there was nothing in there, right?
Yeah. I don't remember. I just remember it was a bathroom situation. But
Yeah, no, that would suck if there was like a shit floating out of the
yeah,
fucking
right. It's
toilet.
just on the fucking bathroom floor, just going around. You're like, oh my god.
Oh my God. Is
They're
that
like, I'll pick it.
is that
Is
shit?
that shit? Classic.
But yeah, yeah. Keep your homie space clean. Just respect it. Don't fucking
Yeah,
take a
man. I
shit
mean,
and not
it's
flush.
just like I said, it's just being a respectful guest. At the end of the day, like whether you're super close with someone or not, you're a guest in someone else's home. So
Hmm.
you're eating dinner, whatever. Oh, that's another question I'll ask in a second, but because I always feel a little weird sometimes. But as you're a guest in someone's home, offer, hey, can I help with the dishes? Do you guys need help with cleaning up? And some people will say,
Hmm.
yeah, help me out. Or someone's like, oh, no, you're a guest, don't worry. But the courtesy of asking and offering assistance is the right thing to do, you
Enough
know?
sometimes.
Yeah. And what I was going to ask is, do you ever feel weird about eating at someone, like, for example, first time having dinner at your place, like, you know me, I was like, dude, grab more food, grab a second plate. I'm like, I'm good. Like, I don't want to, like, look like a fat fuck and, like, eat, like, 4 plates of food in front of your family. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll stick
No,
to one or
I don't
two.
think I've ever felt that way. No, I don't think I've ever felt that way. Well, you're saying me, if I felt like you're saying if I went somebody else. Yeah, I've definitely felt that, like what you were feeling. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't want to like overindulge, like I don't want to look awkward, but yeah, I think that's normal to feel that way. So, which
How,
kind of leads into the next rule, which is the food rule. Um, for example, like you got a basket of fries, right? Let's say you and your boy are out and you got like a hamburger, a basket of fries, and then I got some tacos, right? Don't reach over and grab my fucking fries if I'm having fries. Ask for it,
yeah.
right?
If
If
you
there's
wanted
like a
fries, you
big,
could have ordered
if
them.
like yeah, if I order like a whole box of pizza, right? And you're sharing it with your boy and there's one slice left, don't go and just take it. Be like, hey, would you like this last slice? No?
Split
Cool?
it.
Then you eat it. Right? There's always like that one rule,
Yeah.
oh, there's one left, who gets it?
Yeah.
Or you could split it. Um, but yeah, don't eat off your boy's plate unless he offers it to you, obviously. So
Hmm. What about, because I thought about this too, what about the ethics of ordering? Do you get what I'm getting at? I just had to explain it a little more.
elaborate on
So
that.
you go out with your friend and their family, right? And
Hmm.
they're like, "Oh, come out and have dinner with us."
Oh,
Um, and
I know where you're going with this.
do you order that $58 steak, or do you be courteous of like, "Yes, I'm here, but I don't want to order well above everyone else. I usually try to get the cheapest thing possible, or whatever you order, I'm ordering the same fucking thing, even if I like, you know, I might modify it a little
Yep.
bit, but like I just feel it feels awkward like to do that because I know I'm not paying because they invited me, but I'll always offer to pay. Like, hey, you want me to chip in? Let me leave the tip or something. Um, but because the
Hmm.
other individual, or even the other individual's family, whatever, is paying for it, and you read the room like, oh, he got burger, he got this, they got that, and then the waiter comes, you're like, yeah, I'll get the surf and turf with mashed potatoes and also take a Jack on the Rocks, please. Your order alone is probably going to be like
Yeah.
$60. I feel like don't do that.
60, 70 bucks. Yeah.
Yeah, like don't do that.
Yeah.
Like I mean, for
No,
example,
I
like
agree. I
when
agree.
my dad took us out to Capitol Grill, me, you, my dad, and my mom, and you're like, dude, what do I order? I'm like, whatever you want, dude. I don't care. But I could tell you're like, I don't want to order too expensive steak and like feel like I don't want Mr. Spielman to feel like
Yeah.
I'm taking advantage of his generosity of paying for the meal. Um, and I think you ended up just ordering the same thing I did. So, but I was wondering, like,
Yeah.
yeah, do you over order, or do you just kind of follow the read the room and follow the crowd? Not crowd, I don't know, but yeah,
I definitely read the room. I try not to order the most expensive thing if somebody else is paying because it's fair. It's not, it is kind of rude. Even though there's not a written rule for it. It's an unwritten
yeah,
rule. It's like don't be an asshole because you know they what they did already was invite you to dinner and that they're gonna pay for it. But don't it's like taking advantage of the situation.
yeah.
It's not respectful.
Like I know
So
for a fact,
I agree with that food rule.
like let's say one day me, my girlfriend, hopefully wife one day, and we you know we have kids and yeah, bring your friends can come, and now there's like six of us, whatever, and let's say my son or daughter's friend, they're like, oh, I'll get this and this. Like, obviously, I'll pay for it. Like, I wouldn't invite you if
Yeah.
I couldn't afford it, but I'll definitely, after dinner, get home, I'll say like, hey, babe, low key, that kind of annoyed me. That like, Junior's friend over here was like ordering whatever the fuck he wanted. Like, that would bother me. So if I don't like it to happen to me, I wouldn't do it to another person, personally.
Amen to that, bro. Amen to that. I totally agree. Now, the last and final guide code. Drum roll, please. Rows before O's. It's a classic rule. It's not really a rule per se because it depends on the situation. So this one's a modify. I feel like this one we can modify a little bit. But the old classic saying, "Bros before hoes." It goes deeper than the cliche, but it's about loyalty to a certain point. You know what I mean? Um, you want to keep priorities straight. Um, you want to make sure that if your boy is going to pursue some person, right? You want to make sure that your friendship stays true between you guys and that they're not ditching you for some short-term fling, right? For example, if you and the boys have a trip lined up, ready to go, you're going to the Poconos, you're going to New York City, you're going to Texas, you're going, I don't know, wherever, going hunting. And then you guys have this plan for a month now, and your boy's been talking to a girl for about 2 months now, 3 months, let's say. And for whatever reason, she invites him to go out somewhere cool, or she invites him, I don't know, somewhere. But you don't know where it's going. He doesn't give you a straight up answer like, oh, like how are things going on with, let's say her name is Rebecca. Oh, they're it's doing all right. We've been hooking up. We're just hanging out and things like that. Oh, okay, so in your mind, it's a fling, and this boys' trip is coming up, and she happens to invite you on the same day, and then your boy ditches you or is about to ditch you, ditch the boys' trip to go hang out with little old Rebecca. That is definitely not bros before hoes. That is hoes before bros. What do you think, Eric, on that aspect of things?
Well, there's a factor you're not putting into play too. Is the trip just you and your buddy, and now you'll be going solo, or is it like a group of like 4 or 5 of our buddies, and then because if it's 4 or 5 of us, and
Let's say
let's
both. Let's
say
say both.
okay, if it's just me and you going to Washington, right? Perfect example. Me and you going to Washington. You see the Nationals game, and we hung out there for I think a day, night, and then left the next day, right? And if either one of us is like, "Hey, dude, like, no, this chick I'm talking to, like, when we going chill with her, I would be pissed because now I got to go alone, so I don't waste the money that I've already spent for whatever. And when I get back, me and you're gonna fucking talk. Like, what's up with that, dude? Right now, if it was a group thing and one of us bails out for a chick, it'd be annoying. There will be a conversation, but I still have three other homies going with me, so it is what it is. Um, but definitely for me, I would tell the individual, hey, can we do this another time? Because I already made prior arrangements with my friends to do this. Like, we planned this for the last month. Um, and you're last second trying to invite me to go there. Like, I would love to go with you, but can we do it a different day? Basically saying reschedule because I already committed to going on that trip with my homie. It's not changing. Now, obviously, there's factors that come into play too, like shit happens in life, as we both know, and you can't make it to things, whether you can't financially afford it or something went wrong or family emergency. You're gonna miss out on things once in a while. That's fine. But just for some, some female that you've been talking to for a couple months here and there, no. Like, I would not be okay with that. Now, if it's like
Honorable. And I feel like
but the same. Sorry, go. What?
no, I was gonna say I think it would I think it would apply with girls too. Like if a girl was in the same situation, like oh she would ditch her girls trip for a guy, they would definitely give some shit. But I think it's just about respect, right? It's like, well, we've known you for longer, so you should hang out with us, you know? Um, but like I was saying before, yeah, it's about loyalty, and I think you hit it perfectly on the head. Um, if it's like a dual trip between you and me, yeah, I would 100% be pissed that you don't make the
Because
trip.
it ruins the whole trip, right? Because like I'm gonna use the Washington D.C.
Yeah.
example. Like we're going to go to a baseball game, and then we're gonna bar hop afterwards, and then sleep in the next day, and then head home. And you're like hyping it up. Like, bro, I can't wait for this. Like, it's gonna be so much fucking fun. Like, it's our first Major League Baseball game we're going to together. And oh man, bro, I'm sorry I can't make it. Like, the girl I'm talking to, she wants to, to go to the botanical gardens and I don't know, whatever. That whole trip is ruined. Like you'll go. Like, I would still go. Maybe I'll try to find a quick substitute where like, oh yeah, John bailed on me. You want to come? Great, maybe. But the thing with that is, it's like now you're there alone. You're watching the game alone, and it just like really dampens the experience. For me, it would. And then I'll come back and
Yeah.
you'd be like, "Hey, bro," and then your friend would be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, man, how was the trip?" I was like, "How was the trip?" Fucking sucks because I was hoping you would be there. We'd share this experience together, and the whole time I'm sitting at the baseball game, like everyone else has their buddies around them. They're all like, yeah, whatever. And you're just like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's not right.
You're like, that could
It's
have been me.
Yeah, it's like you try to high five strangers and they're
Oh
not even
man.
high
No,
fiving.
it's not
You're
right.
like, oh, okay, you know. But
You're like,
you
but
know,
yeah, man.
honestly though, honestly,
Bros
if
before
it
hoes,
was,
bro. It's all about
there
loyalty.
is ways if you can maybe compromise, bring her along, and then she's like, oh, I got a friend, and bring then the wingman comes in like, well, I know it's last
Nah.
minute. Let's try to find a
Oh.
no, just find a different room, and then boom, she brings a friend for you. I got her, and now there's four of us enjoying that trip versus just two. But
That
that's
hey,
rare. I feel like,
that's a good compromise.
yeah. Oh, if you don't want
Very,
to
no,
come
100%,
along,
100% rare. But that would be a very, very good compromise. In the sense of like, hey, This girl wants to hang out with me. And you know, guys are like, man, look at this girl. She's so hot. She's so pretty. She's so nice to me. I want to hang out with her. But also, I have something going on with my boy Eric. What the fuck do I do? Let me see if I can combine the two together. And if not, then I'm just gonna have to say, hey, I have something planned prior, can't make it. That's how it should always be.
That's it.
I guess in my head. But yeah, that's all I got for the guide codes for today. I'm sure there's plenty more that we can talk about. But I feel like those are the top 10 in my head. How do you feel?
Yeah,
How do
I
you feel
mean,
about that, Eric?
it was like I said, it was a solid generic list, and
Yeah.
I think it went well. I think it covers a lot of the basis that you expect from your buddy. And obviously, there could be friendship specific codes as well. But that's at a,
Yeah.
I don't want to say need to know basis, but it's a case by case basis for sure. Um, I think I've been pretty good with my guy coding, if you're going to say that. And at the end of the day,
We'll allow that.
I think it's about respect for your buddy. Prioritize your relationships, and you know, just don't be afraid to make memories. That's the whole point. You know, if you're not going to really make memories with your friends, then don't have friends. Like if you can't. But
Yeah. No, seriously. But yeah, I agree. Well, anything else you want to say, Eric, for the crowd?
no, nothing at all. Just thank you for tuning in every other week. We love doing this, and we love to hear from everyone who gets to listen to the Amibro podcast. Subscribe, like, comment, and tune in for next week because we are in the works of possibly bringing a guest or two in for a certain topic that could raise a lot of questions for sure. But other than that, everyone stay safe.
Oh yeah,
Enjoy
I'm
your
excited for
weekend.
it.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, stay safe out there and tune in not next week, the week after. It's every other week, and we look forward to hearing from y'all.
All right. Everybody be safe. I'm John Poppy. This is Eric the cowboy, the Asian cowboy, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Dessert. Peace.